Right. So why people even talk like he the best at? He didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or nothing.
He is good.
Possible. I think Lamont Roach is a good fighter, so he better shut up and stay focused.
Yeah, I think right now he's the only fighter I think that can really give him that challenge. Just because, he got very high IQ, great defense.
Some of your 135 contemporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, of course, he's now 135 after all that.
Davis reacted to Shakur Stevenson's win over Josh Padley by tweeting all subtly dismissing Stevenson's performance. Tank's reactions suggests he believes Shakur is overrated and not a real threat. Davis wasn't having any of the Shakur hype. Clearly irritated, Tank fired shots questioning why Stevenson was being called one of the best boxers when he hadn't even properly fought at 135, yet he also pointed out that Shakur lacked knockout power even when fighting at 126. This was a direct challenge to Stevenson's credibility as an elite fighter, and it was clear that Tank wasn't backing down from the ongoing war of words.
At 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or nothing.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you're going to get hit. What you gonna do when you get?
In the post-fight press conference, Stevenson expressed his admiration for Saudi Arabia and the way they treat fighters. He praised Turki Alek, the chairman of the General Entertainment Authority in Saudi Arabia, for his investment in boxing and the opportunities he is providing, with the country rapidly becoming a major hub for high-profile fights. Stevenson hinted that he would love to continue fighting there in the future. He even suggested that a potential bout with Davis could take place in Saudi Arabia, as the region is willing to pay large sums to make big fights happen. Did not take Davis's response lightly. He fired back, telling Davis to stay focused because his own fight against Lamont Roach is coming up. Stevenson even stated that he believes Roach could beat Davis, an opinion that many found controversial. While most experts favor Davis in a matchup against Roach, Stevenson's comments appeared to be more about getting under Davis's skin than making a genuine prediction. It's clear that Stevenson wants Davis's attention and is willing to take shots at him to make the fight happen.
Shakur, obviously, Tank Davis is the name on everyone's lips. Eddie Hearn spoke about it. Tank tweeted tonight, LOL, during the mid-rounds. What do you make of that?
That's what he's supposed to do. He gotta do that, but once again, he gotta fight next week, right? So let's see. Let's see what he do. He fighting Lamont Roach next week. I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight.
Do you think Lamont Roach could beat Tank Davis next week?
I think yes. I think it's possible. I think Lamont Roach is a good fighter, so he better shut up and stay focused.
What's the conversations been like with Turki Al-Sheikh about that Gervonta Tank Davis fight? Because Eddie says he wants to make it.
Turkey want to make the fight too. I think that once again, it's the biggest fight in boxing. He won it. I won it. Now it's all up to Tank.
Last one for me. Terence Crawford said you're like his little brother, and he's so proud of you tonight. What does it mean to you hearing that from Terence?
It means everything. Like I said, I'm an elite level fighter. I'm on the highest skill level. And I got my brothers coming here support me. I could listen to him a little bit more because he know what he's talking about. So I appreciate him and I thank him for coming.
Shakur, thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
During the fight against Padley, Stevenson appeared to hurt his surgically repaired left hand again. Some noticed him wincing after throwing certain punches, and this could explain why he did not go for an early knockout. Even with an injured hand, Stevenson showcased his elite skills by stopping Josh Padley. Boxing legends and analysts praised him, recognizing his technique and ring IQ. However, not everyone was impressed. Many fans labeled the fight as boring, criticizing Stevenson for not delivering an explosive knockout or engaging in a more entertaining fight. This divide between boxing purists and casual fans continues to be a recurring theme in discussions about Stevenson's style.
Boring Shakur. That's what all boxing fans saying right now. Even though Shakur Stevenson did get TKO stoppage after getting his hand surgery, they hurt Padley with a body shot earlier in the fight. In the 9th round, after again catching Padley to the body, Padley's corner threw in the towel. Shakur Stevenson is polarizing. Professional athletes, the top boxers today, stay on Shakur's side, saying that he is great. His technique and abilities is just on another level. On the other side, we have fans who are just not satisfied with his style, not fan-friendly fighter. I can agree to that. When Shakur lets his hands go, he does land. He's accurate. He is great. But what is he gonna do from now on? Is he gonna continue being stubborn and do what he does and see what he gets him? Or he gives fans what they're asking for by being more aggressive, by getting stoppages? There's Gervonta Davis, Davis. There's no much
Left unsatisfied with Shakur's performance, believing that he should have knocked out Josh Padley much earlier, considering the skill gap and the short notice on which Padley took the fight. Expectations were high for Stevenson to end things quickly.
Shakur Stevenson defeats Josh Padley in the 8th round after dropping him 3 times and his team throwing in the white towel to end the fight. Now, it was a very good performance by Shakur Stevenson, but I don't know if I'm just a hater or I don't like the guy, but I didn't like the fight. I thought that Shakur Stevenson could have put out Padley a lot earlier. I understand that Shakur Stevenson is a patient fighter and likes to take his time and he likes to pick his punches very, very carefully, but I think having a Padley that took this fight on Tuesday was a very good opportunity for you to show us, the whole boxing community, the whole world, that you can knock somebody out, and he had that opportunity and I feel like he just didn't take it. So for me, it's just kind of a bad taste. Again, I don't know if I'm just a hater or a lot of other people feel this way, so I'm curious to know if you think that Shakur Stevenson could have done better.
I gotta make sure that I'm on top of my game because there's a lot of great fighters in the division. Even though I think the division was overrated because they wasn't fighting each other. But now that they fighting each other, there's a lot of great fighters, and I gotta be on top of my game.
Each other it's a lot of great fighters, and I got to be on top of my game despite all the criticism and back and forth talk. Stevenson remains laser focused on one thing: getting in the ring with Gervonta Davis. He believes a fight between them would be the greatest fight in history, a true battle of skill, speed, and boxing IQ. With so much build-up and tension between them, the anticipation for this fight is at an all-time high.
You and Tank ever linked up in the ring?
Yeah, we sparred.
Can we ever expect a fight?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's gonna be one of the biggest fights in the world.
No cap.
I feel like how they talking about Earl Crawford. I feel like me and Tank basically 2.0 of that.
Yeah.
Probably even bigger than that. So
that Earl and Bud, you got.
I think it's a great fight. I ain't gonna pick no winner. I'm forever rocking with bro. Regardless though, I want to sit there as a fan, but at the end of the day, you gotta realize too, like with Earl, people don't know. Earl showed me like a lot of love since I done came out the amateurs. I'm trying to stay out of that. I'm trying to be also the person that just watch as a fan and just watch how the fight go and just sit there, enjoy the
Ash talked to another level by calling Tank a clown and confidently stating that Davis can't beat him. Stevenson is known for his supreme self-belief, and he clearly sees himself as the superior boxer.
But lie on me the whole time. Him and his dad and people lied on me the entire build-up. So no, I'll probably never give that kid an opportunity.
And you said that you're putting your money on Lamont Rose. If Tank gets the victory, is that the obvious fight that's going to be next?
Yeah, it's the 2 best fighters in boxing. Gervonta Tank Davis is a hell of a fighter. I keep telling you, he got great skills. But I'm better than him. I'm better than him at hit and don't be hit. And he can't beat me.
Was it a bit frustrating tonight with Padley just not being willing to play ball?
Nah, it ain't frustrating. I mean, that's what he's supposed to do. He was supposed to come in here, give it his all, make sure that he make it to the 12th round. That's what he was trying to do. So I succeeded at my job, and he tried to do his job.
I imagine that Tank was tweeting LOL because it took you so long to get rid of him, but you didn't prepare for him did you have any idea how he was going to fight or what his style would be before the first bell rang?
Nah, I actually really ain't watching that much, but once again, Tank's style, he's a power puncher. He's a guy that's trying to knock you out. I'm a guy that's trying to break you down, pick you apart, win. If the knockout comes, it comes. So on two different styles, but I'm better than him at the art of boxing.
And obviously, you and Tank have your disses here and there, but you kind of alluded to it a couple of seconds ago. Is there deep down respect for each other?
I got respect for his game. I don't got respect for the person. I think he's a clown.
How can you make that fight happen, Shakur?
Turkey got all the money, so put the biggest fight on. I mean, let's negotiate. I think both of us can make a lot of money, and I'm ready to make it happen.
Is buzzing about a potential Tank versus Shakur showdown, while fans are split. Many boxing analysts and pros believe that Tank might be too much for Shakur due to his combination of power, experience, and skills.
So recently, Terrence Crawford had an interview where he was asked the question, who you got in this fight, Shakur or Tank? And he basically said he thinks that Tank can't beat Shakur, and Tank knows it because that Shakur is not going to get touched. He has too much defense for Tank and all of this shit. And damn near compared Shakur to fucking Floyd Mayweather. I'm going to say this. Shakur, I do think you got skills. And I'm going to just say it, bruh. You are not a fucking Floyd Mayweather. We're talking about fucking Floyd Money Mayweather. The Philly Shuffle. Nigga, you can't touch him, man. You ain't touching him. It's over. It's Floyd Mayweather. Don't get this man pumped up and get him popped out here, bro. Because that's what you're doing. You gonna have that man go in the ring with Tank and think that he Macho Man, goddamn Terminator, and you go get his motherfucking lights cut off like he ain't paid to do it. That motherfucker Tank, at the end of the day, you know how many niggas he fought that got defense? And he tore their ass down? Like, if we speak in facts right now, bro, yes, it's a lot of niggas that probably was quicker than Tank and some more shit. The thing is, it's like, the way he hit you, like, if you get hit by Tank, bro, I'm not gonna lie, the right way, you're going to see. I don't give a fuck if you Muhammad Ali, you're going to bed. Bro, I just watched a video, he did a private boxing, like, you know, a sparring thing, and he let people come and watch him fucking train. The dude, the trainer who he fucking doing pads with, he knocked this nigga elbow out the socket. Come on, bro, like his shit hanging. He knocked his elbow out the socket. I'm telling you, y'all keep pumping this nigga, bro. I'm telling you, out of everybody that we keep matching Tank with, Shakur gonna get it the worst. Because everybody pumping him up. You got your own man. You got Terrence Crawford talking about, yeah, he got defense like Mayweather. Boy, he gonna get his ass barbecued in that ring. Not even cooked over his ass. Barbecued. I can see it right now. Ding ding. Got a little smirk on his face. Think shit funny. Tank walk this goofy ass down. Like, y'all keep playing like this man ain't really walking niggas down low key. Like in the ring, like stretching shit. You know how many niggas just done saying backflip in the air? That's how you know it's over. You get the backflip over top of you cook.
Benji Smith Gervonta stating that Tank would likely win a fight against Shakur. He acknowledged that Stevenson has a high boxing IQ and great defensive skills, but he believes Tank's offensive abilities and ability to adjust mid-fight would be the difference maker.
Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. Who wins and how? Now let me tell you, but press that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get the 10K. So this is one of the fights that everybody wanted to see next, especially after the way that Tank dealt with Frank Martin. Now personally, if this happened, I do think that Tank would just have a little bit too much for Shakur Stevenson. Now why do I think this? Well, it goes down to who both guys have been in with previously. I do think that Tank has been in there with a higher caliber of opponent than Shakur Stevenson, and Tank has been knocking these guys out as well, whereas Shakur has been getting unanimous decisions. Just behind me, you can see Tank Davis' last few fights. So you've got Frank Martin at the top, arguably his best win. Brian Garcia, arguably his second best win. Hector Garcia, who is a very, very good talent. Rolly Romero, who, yes, okay, Rolly getting clowned a bit at the minute. But Rolly, in my opinion, still is an okay fighter. Yes, he's not quite well leveled, but on his night, Rolly can be difficult for anybody. And then at the bottom, you've got a guy who's getting a lot of traction at the minute. You've got Isaac Cruz, or better known as Pitbull Cruz. A lot of people have said that Pitbull could potentially go on to unify his division, and Tank's already beaten. And then right at the bottom, you've got old man Mario Barrios. who again is a tricky night for anybody. But when we compare that to Shakur Stevenson's last few fights, it doesn't quite marry up. Now this is actually clipped out all over the fighters. You've got Yoshido on there, you've got Cohen Chow on there. Just at the bottom, probably Shakur's best performance, which is unanimous decision win against Oscar Valdez. And then other than that, you've probably got Herring, which is the next best